All right, welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell podcast. I'm Casey Campbell, of course. We have a special treat for everybody today. We just have the winning team driver from Thor Sport Racing, Ben Rhodes, of course, drives the 99 Toyota Bomberator Toyota, if I apologize if I said that wrong, for Thor Sport Racing. And we also have the crew chief of the 99 Toyota for Thor Sport Racing, Mr. Lushes, is here as well. Thank you both for doing this.
Thank you. I'm Rich, by the way.
I'm Ben. Nice to meet you.
No, thanks for having us.
Hey, first off, what a start you guys have had to the Truck Series season. Congratulations to both of you. I know it's been a good start for both of you. I know this is the first year that you two are working together. Rich, of course, you spent time with Johnny Sauter's truck last year as the car chief, the truck chief, car chief, whatever. Yeah. So I think my first question is for you, Rich. Did you think you were ready to take on this role and work with Ben?
Yeah, I feel like I was prepared, ready to do this deal. I've always wanted to work with Ben. We've actually talked about this for a couple of years now, and it actually just all worked out this time. We got a good group of guys around us, and I thought I was ready for the journey and to see what was going to happen. We didn't think there was no way we were going to start out like this, but hopefully we can win some more now.
And Ben, for you, I know that you two have known each other. What was it like for you? Of course, your old crew chief went over to another team. What was it like for you to figure out that you knew that this was actually going to happen?
Well, I mean, he said we've known each other for a while, and I kind of been down this rodeo of multiple crew chiefs over multiple years. I don't think I've had a crew chief longer than 2 years in my entire life. And that's like, I'm talking my entire life, not just life at Thor Sports. So, I've been down this path before. I wasn't scared. I know Rich is successful, and he's been, pretty stout in his years past and everything he's done. So, I wasn't scared.
Winning the first 2 races of the year for you, Ben, of course, this is, I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is the first time you've won multiple races in a season, and the first time, of course, you've won back-to-back. What kind of led to all that? Did you ever think you'd win back-to-back races?
Yeah, we've been close in the past, but this is the first time I've been able to get it done. So I guess it's something special about this guy. I don't know. But so far, so good. Now the pressure's just on to be able to keep it going, in the sense of, get another win throughout the year, keep where we're at in the points. But I don't know if pressure's on is a good analogy for it. We're really pretty lax as a team. Rich is pretty laid back. In case you can't tell, the screen's not frozen. He is here. So he's pretty laid back. I'm pretty laid back anymore, I feel like. Some people think I'm an aggressive driver, but everybody has their opinion, I guess. And I just feel like this year could be a really good season for us if we could just, focus on getting some top fives and, just keeping what we're doing.
Rich, for you, of course, we changed Thor Sport changed manufacturers, Ford going back to Toyota. Of course, Ben won in a Toyota for the first time this year. As a crew chief, what has it been like, changing? I know you worked on the trucks last year. What's been the biggest change in going back to Toyota and the challenges of that?
I think the biggest thing is Toyota has helped us so much with the information they provided us, all the sim work, and all the, even tire reports and all the information they've given us. Luckily, I was here in 17 also to work with Toyota before, so I had that knowledge from there. But the changeover has been, been hard on the shop. The guys have worked really hard. The guys downstairs that build the bodies have worked nonstop 7 days a week for 12 hours a day. But luckily, us winning the first 2 races has showed them that all the work paid off.
The challenges, of course, as everybody knows, Thor Sports Shop is not in Charlotte, North Carolina. It's up in where I am currently in the Midwest, of course, in Sandusky, Ohio. Of course, that's also where Cedar Point is, in case you don't know where Sandusky is. So what are the challenges of, being out of Sandusky and doing all that there? I know it's worked out well for you guys in the past.
Yeah, the biggest thing is the people, is getting people. In North Carolina, if you need more people, you open the door and there's a line of people walking the door. So here it's a little bit harder to get people, but then when we get them here, we've got to make sure we train them and try to keep them, because that's the biggest thing. North Carolina, the door is a revolving front door. I've been down there, I've done that deal, and people are rolling the toolboxes next door if they get mad at where they're at then. So we just try to keep the people here and try to keep good people. That's the biggest thing. And then the travel logistics sometimes we have to leave a day early sometimes to go to races where those guys can leave the same day, you know. So, but all in all, it works out. You know, we have really good people here as far as like David Pepper and those guys take care of all logistics there. So it all works out.
Yeah. You know, for you guys, of course, you're not racing this weekend. Of course, you'd be, of course, Las Vegas is next week. And it's also where you got your first win in a Toyota. Heading to that racetrack for both of you, of course, you both have experience there. What's it going to be like heading back to a track that you know very well?
Well, you know, the thing with Las Vegas, it's changed a lot over the years. Since 2017, it's not even really the same racetrack. Which I mean is a good thing and a bad thing, right? As tracks change, it allows people to kind of tune their setups and allows comers and goers and, you know, new people to kind of take control of, I don't know, like some dominance at different racetracks. So the Ilmore motor package has definitely changed the racing dynamic at that track as well. It's high speed, high pace racetrack. Everybody tries to go as hard as they can to get the lead, and we should be starting on the front row, so that's good. But I know that the folks that I'll have around me are going to go as hard as they possibly can off the bat. So my goal is simply don't get into a shoving match with anybody. You know, let them do what they want to do and really protect the truck and keep the tires happy. Getting clean air is pretty big at that track. So if you can get clean air and keep the tires happy, that's like the number one priority.
Yeah. What's it like setting up for a 1.5 mile race, Rich, with these types of trucks? What kind of goes in?
Well, like Ben's saying, the setups have definitely changed over the last couple of years being there. I think it's turned into a driver's racetrack now, so I definitely feel like we have an advantage there. But the setup has changed. It definitely grip is at a premium right now, and it's also these trucks draft a lot more there now. So it's basically kind of almost like a Daytona, like super speedway race. So last time we had a pretty good deal there too. So I think we'll be all right.
Yeah.
What's one interesting thing, Rich, you've learned about Ben in these last few weeks?
I don't know if I can tell you that on air. No, it's just I think a lot of people take Ben wrong. I think a lot of people think he's really aggressive and really, you know, can be not a nice person. But really deep down, he's a really good person. And
Wow, Rich.
Yeah. So I think that's the biggest thing.
Well, Ben, what have you learned about Rich?
Kind of the same thing back at him. You know, it's actually funny. I guess we both have that reputation almost. And a lot of people, whether they say, you know, bad things about me, it sounds to be whatever they say about me is pretty similar to what they say about Rich. So I guess we were a good match.
Yeah, I feel like chemistry in this sport is so important. I feel like we definitely have that, and we're just keep it going this year.
Yeah, it might be like Matt Crafton and Junior Joyner after a 10.
I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah,
Don't go that far.
Yeah, we don't want that comparison.
Well, gentlemen, thank you both for taking some time to talk with us. First off, congratulations on the first 2 races, and good luck this next weekend in Las Vegas.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Thanks, I really appreciate it.